Hi guys, Innovative Pachyderm here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Dinosaurs video. Now, I've done a few things off camera. One of them being, I decorated the pathways a little bit with fences and bushes here and there. And if you come down here, there's two pathways, or I think I've already shown those two pathways, but I built like a little skeleton decoration area like I did over there with the dinosaurs, but with a mammoth, megaloceros, and some dodos. And I used some invisible item frames from the oops. No wait. Clear item frame? Yeah. From Tinker's Construct. And I put some tar fossils there. By the way, I know the tar fossils look different than the normal tar fossil, but that's because I edited their texture. Because this is an old one I made a long time ago, so it kind of looks not that good. So maybe I'll edit it. But I thought a tar fossil would make more sense if it looked more like a saber tooth and not another dinosaur skull. So I went with a saber tooth. So I thought it works. And it kind of does. There's another one over there. And you may be wondering, what's this building? Well, this is a cafe that I tried building on camera, but I did not enjoy the video at all, so I didn't upload it or finish recording it. So I decided just to do this off camera. I also tried this cool trick. So what you do, you place the skeleton down, you put the glass on top of it and a piston above it, and then you activate the piston to push the glass on top of it. So now the skeleton is protected. So you can punch it and it won't get destroyed. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, this is a cafe, restaurant type thing in the Glacier Park area. I still haven't decided the name for it. If you guys can come up with the name, I could gladly name it with a sign. And with the NPC wand, I can put in a cashier person here. And if you guys want to be a part of this world somehow, you can submit your name into the comments, and I could actually your Minecraft name, Java edition. That's the only way it's gonna work. By the way, if you can submit your name, your Minecraft name into the comments, if you want to be a cashier register, I will choose a random person and type it in. So for now, our cashier person is Sakamoto. Sorry, I had to say it with that accent. Sakamoto. He blinks too. That's cool. So yeah, that's all I've worked on. Actually, oh, maybe not move so fast. Okay. I moved the sauropods over here, the ones that I hatched on the last episode, I think. They're not living in here, obviously. This is a really small area for them. But I moved them closer to me while I work in this area. So I keep them loaded and they'll grow. Because like I said, this version of Jurassic Craft doesn't include a growth serum, so I can't increase their growth by myself. So I have to actually let them grow on their own time, and that takes forever since they're giant sauropods. So I've got to keep them loaded. Also, we've had a few megaloceros deaths and births. So, if you remember a while ago, I tried to breed the Arthropleura, but failed, because I forgot or didn't realize you actually have to make them happy. I don't know why that never actually made sense in my head, but you actually have to make them happy by adding toys and stuff, and make sure they're fully happy and they'll breed. Well, I had it so it'll lay eggs like a chicken, so it'll just poop out the egg item, and it won't actually place the egg, and it'll an uncontrollable breeding spree. But apparently it doesn't affect it has no effect on mammals. So we have a lot more Megaloceros females. And I have the males, but they're in the lassos because I don't want them breeding anymore. Honestly, I should have just turned off the config, but I keep loading the world before I do that, and honestly, it takes forever to load this world. So, I'll try to do that off camera. And yeah, got a lot done off camera. Oh yeah, two Megaloceros died as in the water. So, but at least they bred faster enough to compensate for those two deaths. But anyways, shush! My goodness, you guys are loud. Also, I am gonna move them out of this enclosure. It is too small for them. I'm gonna put maybe a terror bird in there, maybe. That would make more sense. So in this area, we're actually gonna put the Elasmotherium. And then over there, I think the mammoth. So I think I'm just gonna get busy and tear this part up. So BRB, guys. And we're back. So I decided to add a new NPC into the botany lab. He's gonna sell me more blocks and plants from the Biomes of Plenty mod, because this world isn't generated as a Biomes of Plenty world. It's a normal Minecraft world. But I still have Biomes of Plenty implemented because I like some of their plants. So to compensate for that, I have two NPCs selling me stuff from them. So if you go to this one, he'll sell me dirt for sandy dirt, sand for white sand, and dirt for mud. Even though you can craft mud, it's kind of annoying because it's one bucket and one dirt. And it's a long process. So I just decided, added it into him for selling it to me. And everything else is 3 iron. I also edited 10 old trades too to also be 3 iron. I found that 7 iron was actually a little too expensive for me, so I decided to lower it to 3. But if you guys think that's unfair, and you want me to raise it back up, you can tell me. So just let me know. I also had to go to creative to set this up, guys. So see, went to creative just to make this guy. Well, just to get the blocks for him to trade it. So, whoa, no, I've already went to creative. For a greater cause, just so I can have some blocks. Also, I moved the dodos over here for some reason. Oh yeah, I had the sauropods in there for a bit, and they accidentally killed 2 of the dodos. So that was more deaths. Dino deaths on the world. I'm gonna go to sleep really quick, and then I'll show you guys what I've done so far for the Elasmotherium enclosure. So let's just fly on over there. And we're here. So I got the layout for the enclosure ready, and I'm using coarse sandy dirt because I found out that there's actually a sandy grass block. And I kind of want it to stay this color. I don't know why, I just want it to. I'm taking inspiration from this YouTuber called Knickknack Gaming. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned him before, where I got most of my inspiration. But he likes to build like his exhibits with dirt and with some areas with grass here and there. And I kind of want to do that here. So it's going to be like this weird dirt texture color and some grass spots here and there. And it's a good thing there's a coarse sandy dirt. See, coarse sandy dirt. And to do that, it's like crafting normal coarse dirt, but sandier. And I've got some of it already laid out here. So let's try to finish this up. And I'll be right back after I fill this whole area up. Okay, we're back, and I filled up the whole area with coarse, sandy dirt. There we go. Now I can kind of work on more of the outline of the exhibit. Well, I talked to you guys a little bit. So, I mentioned this in an Atlas video. It's most likely gonna go up before this video. So, oops. But I mentioned that I'm actually working on a mod. Now, granted, it's not gonna be like a really great mod. Because I'm not that skilled yet until I get that knowledge of how to make a mod. Like in the levels of fossils and archaeology or Jurassic Craft. But this mod adds in one mod, maybe more in the future once I make their models. Because I've actually been practicing making models on Blockbench. And honestly, it's not that hard. Like, sure, it's kind of confusing here and there, but it's really not that hard to make a model. Spooky zombie sounds. And eventually I'll make more. Maybe dinosaurs that haven't been added into any of Fossils or Jurassic Craft mod. Is this how? Yeah, that's good enough. And then I'm gonna build up this mountain more to make a giant mountain. Gotta go to sleep. Did I move my bed closer or did I leave it over there? I left it over there. Darn. Lag. Okay. Sleep. Okay. The mobs are just gonna have basic AI. Well, right now I'm kind of having an issue. The mob can't jump 1 block high blocks. But I guess it's fine as long as it can at least move around in its enclosure. I don't think I'm going to build a mountainous terrain in its enclosure if I ever do add it to this series. Okay, so I'm going to need a lot of these type of fences. Wait, how do I make spruce fence? Okay. So I take that and this, grab this, okay. So now what we're gonna do is just put them between them like this. Because this isn't a dinosaur, it doesn't really need a very strong wall fence design. Like, honestly, if you go to most zoos just basically use basic horse corral type things, fences, to keep their animals from escaping. But when it comes to like the elephant, obviously they build like a trench around it or something, or an electric fence just to keep it in. But I've been to two zoos here, and they don't really have that big fence designs for their rhinos or elephants, so this actually should help. And it's kind of reminiscent, is that the word I'm looking for? Reminiscent? Of Prehistoric Park, if anybody remembers that show, or knows that show. The way they built their enclosures. Whoops. The way they built their enclosures for their animals was usually just giant log posts and fences in between them. This looks nice. Maybe gonna fill up this area as well. Gonna need a lot more. There's also gonna be like a little barn here. Like right over there maybe for them to rest. Then we can add the stairs. I have the stone here. Now, did I want to use... I did want to use that. Okay. Do that. Over here. And make slabs. Do that. Do this. And then hold up. Trying to focus here. Probably could have done this better. But it's fine. Maybe I can change it off camera. If I want to. Oh man, that's one thing I kinda wish was always added. When they did it in 1.13. Was it 1.13? I don't know. Where they added like the full smooth stone block. My goodness, like I loved it. I wish it was a thing here. But the only way to get that is through a command, and I don't feel like doing commands. I will go as far as to making an NPC, but no commands like that. Because that's where I draw the line. Alright. Good enough, and then we could put like a tree or skeleton of the Elasmotherium there. And then you get a good view of the enclosure from here. It's actually not that bad. I really like it. So, I kind of think this video might have gone long enough. So, if you guys liked the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you're new and like to see more videos of mine, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.